Welcome back, you guys. This is going to be a first for my channel. I am unboxing a Nendoroid, and I've showcased them I think once or twice on my channel in the past, or mentioned them. They are essentially little chibi action figures, or display figures from Japan. This one specifically is from a brand called Orange Rogue. They are a branch company from Good Smile Company, which created this line of toys, and they specialize in male characters because the demand for them has gone up. The Nendoroid that I showed in the Rement opening was actually part of the same series called Touken Ranbu. I have no idea what it's about. All I know is that it personifies ancient Japanese swords, and then it originated from a game that got really popular and then got a TV show or anime. I have not watched the show, but it's super popular, and that's why they got a lot of figures of the characters made. This guy, and I'm gonna butcher his name, Shokudaikiri Mitsutada, I think, is how you say it, but he is so cute. And I'll show you the box. Some of them are more personalized to the characters, but most of them have just come in this format for a while now. I'm going to open him from the bottom. All they have is this little sticker on the side. I don't know if you can see it. It's a circular sticker. There we go. Okay. Oop. So it comes with a card that tells you all the pieces that should be inside. Nice. And then there's a sticker on the back. I think that's meant, depending on where you get him, some shops put stickers on the boxes. This is what the blister looks like. And let's see, all of this is in Japanese, so I can't really read it. But it tells you how to put heads and hair pieces back on, because you can interchange pieces between other Nendoroids that you have. Does this have tape on it? Ah, my enemy. Tape. Where are you, tape? Okay, I was wrong. That did not have tape on him. It's just he was really stuck in there because he's brand new. So it comes with a bunch. Let me give you all a better view of this. Okay, so here is what the blister looks like when you get it. Since characters always have different parts, this always depends. He comes with a bunch of different hands because they don't have joints on their elbows. So you have to, if you want to display them with bent joints, then you have to make sure that the little guy that you buy comes with those arm pieces. And it comes with a lot of little extra parts and protective plastic, because these can be very fragile. So here's his head. It's very detailed. I really love how they sculpt these figures because it's super detailed. And they pay attention to like the spikiness of anime hair. I'm going to try and show y'all how to open this because I almost broke mine when I first bought a Nendoroid. There we go. So the hair piece pops off like that. This one's kind of weird, but most of them just have a hair piece. And then you can pop his face off, and then you have the back of his hair. And then you can interchange all the faces that he comes with, or faces that you may already own. So he comes with a lot of extra feet and 2 swords because he is from a sword, or he is personifying a sword, so he has to come with the sword he personifies. And then these pieces appear to be taped down. Very protective packaging. This figure is very true to his original design. It has all the detail of his arms, or the armor on his arms. His pants are just straight black, so there's nothing that exciting there. But as you can see, you can move this ball joint and make a bent, or make him kick somebody that way. Here is his sword. It's very, very detailed for it being so small. And then you also get the unsheathed version. And I could be wrong, but I think this pops off to make it look like he's... Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, I was scared for a second. So this pops off, but it doesn't have the whole sword. And the reason for that is so that you can pose him in a way that makes it look like he's unsheathing his sword, or in the middle of it. But you don't you know, he hasn't actually unsheathed it, and I think that's really cool. He comes with two tiny little hands. I think one of which is to hold something, and the other is to, probably is his sword, it's probably to hold the sword, and the other is just like a little dynamic hand gesture like that. So he comes with three faces, one kind of this cool smirk, and there's the back, fully painted. I really love the detail of the eyes, I love it. Then there's one that kind of makes him look bashful. Very cute. And then his normal face, neutral face. Here's what his body looks like, and it's super black, so my camera's having a hard time focusing on certain things, but I hope you can see all the detail that's on it. He has this rope going around him, as well as here, these tassels. He has the detail on his arms, which these pop off. They're just stuck on the body to make a full figure in the packaging, and then he has this kind of this looks like a leather piece of some sort that ties back around, and then his jacket has the lapels and a little pin, and then the detail of his undershirt. So he's super detailed, and as you can see, there's little plastic. That is to keep the paint from transferring. So if you have a bunch of these and the paint is a different color, sometimes paint will rub off on another piece. So you have to be very careful for that. But if you get an eraser, I think it just rubs off. I've done it before. So then he has another pair of legs. And as you can see, and then they also come with their base. Now, most Nendoroids that I've seen come with a square one, but I think they're becoming more customized for the character. So this one has his insignia on it, and the one that I showed in the remint set had a different design on it. Because that was the character's insignia. This one has a really cool floral, like leaf thing going on with a sword in the middle. And then there's all the pieces, as well as an extra neck joint in case you break yours. As you can see, he's pretty cute. I did notice a couple things, and I will mention them now because the next few shots will be just me posing him. So I have noticed that he does not have anywhere to put his sword. That was not the case with the first Nendoroid of this series that I bought. He had a little hole on the side of his outfit where you could stick his sword in case he wasn't holding it, where it would be, you know, hanging usually for a samurai when it was not in use. He does not have that, and he also does not come with any legs that bend, so you can only have him in like standing or charging poses. However, I do have a Nendoroid that has black pants, so I think I might just switch his legs out with that one every now and then to fix that issue. Other than that, I think he's really cool. He definitely does not come with as many legs and arms as previous Nendoroids of this series that I've had, but he's still very poseable, very cute, very detailed, I have to say, and sturdy. That's one common problem with Nendoroids. Sometimes the parts were not molded correctly, so they fall off really easily. He does not have that problem. His facial expressions are just great. It's not possible to mix them with any other Nendoroids because he has the eye patch, so it might look a little weird, but that's okay. He is adorable. And as you can see, I've put him on his base. This is how Nendoroids stay standing up because their heads make them way too top heavy. But yes, he is so cute. And I love the detail that gets put into these figures, such as the folds in the clothing and all that stuff. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really love these things, and I thought it would be nice to share with you guys what I go through when I unbox them because they're really cute. This one in particular was really nice. He does have some flaws and some things I kind of wish he had, but he's pretty far down the line of this series, so I can tell that they're trying to cut back on some stuff. But he's still really nice, and he fits so well with the others in the series that you can interchange the parts and still make a really cute scene with multiple of them. All in all, I really love him, and I'm glad I bought him. You can't get him anywhere for cheap anymore, I think. I think he's sold out in AmiAmi and any other common store I can recommend to you guys without using a forwarder. Unfortunately, he was just that popular, I think. I thankfully found someone who was selling him brand new. Nendoroids always vary on price. I think this one was released for about $40. I bought him for around $43 to make up for the cost of shipping from the person I bought it from. Yeah, they always depend. Some of them come with more parts, others are very simple and they cost even less. AmiAmi is probably the best place to go, and they charge you about $6 to $8 to ship it overseas to the United States. I'm not sure about any other country, but that's how much they've charged me in the past to ship one Nendoroid out. I'll leave links to where you can get some of these in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you somewhat enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next video.